Well, hi, friends. It's Donna with AK Gal Stamps coming to you from my craft room. I'm in Springfield, Ohio, and it's a little bit of a mess. I've got multiple projects going on, so having fun with paper. I had my grandkids last night. I do that every Wednesday. My granddaughter and I were in here doing some stuff. Hi, Cindy. So, but I'm trying to get things finished. I'm taking part in Kevin's Creations online retreat. Hi, Tracy. So I've got it's it's not really a hard card. It really isn't, but it has some score lines. If you took part of my mystery craft box, then yours already is scored. So I'm going to flip the camera down and we are going to get started. Turn that around, get my paper here so we don't have a glare. Had to clean these. These were disgusting. I had so much ink on them, and I think there's still a little bit of embossing powder on these little silicone craft sheets, but yeah, there's that. So you got your packet for card 4. It says 4 right there. This is the card we're going to make. Wowza. This is an adaptation kind of from something I got from Susan Camfield several years ago. And of course, I have my template. Yeah, I have my template. So I know what I know what I'm doing. So you're going to need a base that is 5.5 by 10 3/4. So many parts and pieces, right? Hi, Chris Brower. I think I'm on card 3 prepping for Kevin's card. So, man, card 1, talk about pieces. 20 squares of one size. Oh my gosh. Well, I got that. I got card 1. Card 2 is easy. So I'll be on card 3 shortly. So you want this piece. It is 5.5 by 10 3/4. You're scoring at 3/4, 1 3/4, 3 1/4, 7.5, 9, and 10. Oh, and I finally figured out, Chris, how to change my notifications on your page so that I saw all those. Took me forever because I couldn't see the dots up in the upper corner, so I thought for some reason they weren't there. But finally figured that one out. Challenging. You are need another piece of cardstock that is 11 by 3, scored at 5.5. Okay. You're going to need a base piece that is 4 by 5 1/4 that's going to go here on the back. Here's a belly band that is 1 1/4 by 11. Yeah, I scored it like maybe, I don't know, 4 1/4, or maybe even don't. You just kind of wrap it around and kind of press it so it's not too tight before you adhere everything. Got a couple tags, and then you need all your designer paper. So let's see what we got here. I think this one is for this 11-inch piece. Yes. And I need to go back and forth on my notes because there's so many. This piece is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. And also a white piece, same size, 2 3/4 by 5 1/4 for the inside of this. That goes right there. So you got that piece done. You got your 4 and 5 1/4 piece, and then you have 2 pieces that are 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. Yep, 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. You need 2 of those. 1, 2, 3. I think you need 4 of these. They are looks like 3/4 by 5 1/4. 4 of those. This is for the belly band. This is 4 1/4 by 1. That's belly band. Then you got these skinny pieces, and some of these you could opt not to do. It just depends on what you're feeling. This is 1/2 inch by 4 1/4, and I've got 4 of those. That's the other side. So you could really mix it up. So I am going to adhere this piece on here with my liquid glue. I'm going to get that out of the way. And then we will just glue all these pieces together. I know I warned my husband. I said, this weekend is going to be busy. You're not going to see me much. We usually try and have a date day. So hopefully we're going to take some time out tomorrow, but I've got to clean house and work on my projects, get 2 more cards made for my card buffet next week, get the kits all prepped for Kevin's thing, and then I'll be good. Okay, so these pieces go on the back, and I use these. You could use these, but I didn't want to have too much glossy going on. That's my own personal opinion on that. You do you. You do what you want. I need to go back, and I will go back to all my videos, and I will put measurements in. I just have not had the time. It's been so busy. Had the kids last night, like I said, and when Natalie and I were done, she was working on a birthday card for her stepbrother, Liam. His birthday was last week, but they didn't get together, so they're going to do his party this weekend. So she made him a card, which I thought that was awesome. And I showed her heat embossing. I said, oh my gosh, because she didn't want to do it because she's like, another task. And I'm like, it doesn't even take 5 minutes. It's easy. Really, it's easy. So we did that, and she really liked that. Now I'm waiting for more gold embossing. And I did order my stamp placement tool. Ordered it yesterday, finally. Now, the really skinny pieces are going to go on these flaps right here. And you can do even more, like for the inside if you want to. You could totally do that. I am going to put these on the inside here. So you could do more. Actually, I probably would do more of those pieces. I like this. This is my favorite paper. It's the back side, but I really like this pattern. Wow, you're on it, Tracy. Yesterday, I spent a lot of time working on my kit buffet, and then I finished up a little bit last. Kits left to design and cut. The ideas I have, I just haven't done anything with them. See, I was hoping I'd have time to do Chris's challenge, but I haven't done that yet. But I would like to. I would like to. There's that, and I need 2 more because they can go on this part right here on the back. Because Chris has a good card challenge on her page. Is that the current BTC challenge? I don't remember. I haven't done it yet. I am just so far behind. I think I'm first. Anybody else get that way? It's like, oh man, I'm doing so good. And then I realize, oh, no, I'm doing bad. I'm way behind. Who would have thought? We took the grandkids, since they were out of school yesterday, we took them to the flea market in Centerville, off of 725. And who would think that a 14-year-old and an 11-year-old would like to go to the flea market? But they do. Tyler is always looking for, I think I want that. Yeah, I'm not going to do the same thing. He's always looking for 70s rock. You know, like AC/DC, Boston, Metallica, Led Zeppelin, stuff I grew up with. That's what he's always looking for. So he's always on the look for that. And sometimes he'll get into comics, but they're a lot of times too expensive for him now. I know, it's like when I had comics, who would have thought that comic minimum $5? Well, this is for old ones, of course. And I have no idea value. I just liked them to read them. But a cheap one's $5, and then they go on up from there. So see, we got these panels. We'll put it on the inside. Yeah, we definitely need 2 more of that big piece. Definitely need 2 more of that. That goes in there. I don't really know how much of this people will really see. Probably see the inside when you open it more. So are you guys liking this paper? I am. I am definitely liking it. Liking it. So there's that. See, because you put 2 more in here. 2 more. I didn't think about that because I have this going on. Okay. So you got that basic shell of your card there. This can go on here. But yes, I'm going to put stuff on it. I'm going to put all kinds of things. Are you coming out? There you go. You know, when somebody comes into your craft space, you have a problem with keeping things where they belong on your own, and then you bring somebody else in. I kept looking for my green glue. I didn't know where it was. It wasn't that. I usually keep that pretty well in my little holder, but you know, then my granddaughter had it. It's like, so then after she was done, I'm like, okay, we have to clean up. We can't leave this a mess. Cannot. This is going to go on here, but I'm going to wait. I'm not going to put that on yet until I put that on because it could bow and have all kinds of issues. So now we need our adorned stuff. And I also want to put on this. So I need to get a flower out. That is just so pretty. Maybe I'll use that. And this. And maybe a leaf. So we'll use that. Use a tag. It's not really one of your favorites? Do you think it's because it's too thick? I love all the colors. I do love the colors. So I want that. And I want that. Yeah. I'm going to put this. I'm going to use this. I am going to use this. Use this. Well, I mean, the other side is really very much Easter. I just like the colors. I like the colors. See, if this liquid glue, it dries clear, this Tombow, that it should not be too much of a problem. So I need dimensionals. Here they are. So got that. And then I'm going to put the leaf under this. Did any of you do the virtual class last week? And then that right there. I wonder, I don't know if I will do enough to make it stick. I don't know. I probably don't have enough color on this. Do I? Oh, I do have some color on this. See how that works. Just give it a little bit of color so that it differentiates it from the tag that's underneath it. Like that. I like that. I like that. Yeah, because I mean, I wasn't going to do it. Just, I wasn't um, feeling that because I already had too much stuff in my cart that I wanted to buy. So, do I want to put something like this? I think I do. I think I want to put these little dots on here. I'm going to use those. So I am just mixing it up. And I'll take this off and then put it right there. Where's my bone folder? Just keep the gold going. This could probably even be silver. You could do this silver, right? I think so. I think you could do silver or gold on this. The paper is just glossy. The projects they did were awesome. They were really good. Timing was okay, but I think they should have given more of a break in between them. It's nice to have like at least a 15-minute break for potty, for getting some lunch, something like that. Oh, I like that. Oh, this didn't come out. Or was it supposed to? Maybe it wasn't supposed to. I don't know, but it didn't come out. That I like. I like all those flecks on there. I have stuff on here. I don't know what that is. Okay, so we got that. So that is done. And we can glue this onto the inside. I'm trying to think. I think, did they say they had over 400 people do it? And my friend Lisa, she had gotten 2 of them. I think it was kind of on accident. I know I've done that. Bought 2 of something I didn't want to get. But she asked if I was interested. And I'm like, I really just can't afford that right now to do that. I'm still not sure I would do it again. The white will go right here. You'll have this and then your belly band. But now we need to stamp. And where did I put my stamp sets? I think I moved them probably to my kits. Hat, isn't that how that goes? I'm just going to have to use something else because I don't remember which box they're in, and I've got 10 boxes over there. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to have my Hello Friend on there from my bug set. If I can get it. Hello Friend. I'm going to do that. So that will be good for this. And I'm going to use Memento because all my greens are gone. Way to go for planning ahead, right? I've been so focused on working on Kevin's cards this morning. Whoops. It's coming off. That I realized I was a little behind. Let's see. Is that good? That's good. That is good. Okay. So we got that. I need to cut this in half. My granddaughter's as bad as I am. She probably gets everything out. Everything. I mean, there's adhesives all over, and she's 11. 11 going on 30. So there's adhesives everywhere. And hey, wait a minute. And scissors, umpteen pair of scissors. It's like, why do you need so many scissors? Oh my gosh. I was going to look and see on this adorned if there was something else that I wanted to maybe put on there. And I was wondering about another leaf, because I didn't leave enough room for something else. So I might just use another leaf. I like these. And I'll put some green on it. Green. Is that the right one? Yep, that's it. That'll work. So I want to put that on here with a little bit of glue. Do, 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 do. There's that. And then I'll put some glue on this. Should be using that adhesive sheet that I just cleaned off, right? That would make things easier. I've got a fun card for tonight. A die that could work, but I'm going to show how to use just cutting with the paper trimmer, but I also have a die. So I want to make a card that goes with the die, or you can just use your paper trimmer. There's that. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, that turned out great. So nobody else did that virtual retreat. And then I'm going to do the Spread Joy out of the set. But I'm not using any bugs. No bugs. Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of good things out of it. Where did I put my, I know it's probably right in front of me, my black ink. Where did I put my black ink? Underneath that. There it is. Found it. Yeah, I mean, I like the stamp sets. One is only for the retreat. So Spread Joy. And this is Memento ink. So it works with the blends. I got this idea from Melissa Winko, buying the white pad because they come uninked, and then getting another bottle of black Memento and putting it on this pad, because this is a different, it's a foam pad, whereas the Memento pad is a harder pad and it dries out faster, so you have to re-ink it more. So I like this. I have two of the regular, no, I have four Memento pads, but I have one of these and I really like this one really well. Re-inking that. So that's where I got that idea from. And I think I'm going to use these. Try that. These rub-ons are great. So you get a heat embossing look without doing all the heat embossing. And I want to do that right like that. You just need to have something that you can smooth over it to press the gold in. Like that. I thought it was neat that some people had their teams. They all did the virtual retreat, but they all did it together. But they did it like on the weekend. They didn't do it live. So I thought that was pretty cool to do like a weekend retreat and have that going. You can, start and pause all at one time. I thought that was pretty cool. Ooh, that look. Oh my gosh. They're going to be so impressed. Whoever gets this card is going to be so impressed. Okay. Okay, so there's that. That goes on the inside. So we put that on the inside. Like that. So that's done. That's done. Belly band. And you can make this any size you want. Width-wise, you can make it wider if you want to. This is plenty, and I will be able to cut off some. See how long that is? So you can cut off some. And this is going to turn out to be the front because you're going to put your little, whatever your tag is, over this break. Hopefully it'll get on there. We just don't want it to be too tight that you cannot get it off. So I haven't pressed it yet, but now I'm going to press it. I'm going to put some glue on here. Like that. Press that so that it dries. Like that. And if it's too tight, then you can just gently tear it apart and put it back on. This one fits just right. I have it in the front, so I'm going to put this right here to cover that up. But you can also do this. You've got this piece, which is, mine is 1 by probably 4. Oh, 4 1/4. 1 by 4 1/4. So that would go edge to edge. You could make it smaller. Just stamp on there and do your own, like your make your own designer paper too. So Tracy, have you gotten any mail? I haven't gotten mail at all this week, so I'm hoping I'll get it today. I mean, John already cleaned off around the mailbox, but we still haven't gotten mail. So I just don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, he would like all the pieces. Oh my gosh, that card won. It's like, oh boy. He's breaking people in early right off the bat. Yep, Kevin is definitely Sir Piece a lot. He loves cards with pieces. But then card 2 seems like it's so easy. It's like, this doesn't even seem like a Kevin card. Oops, finger stuck. Okay, and now we need embellishments. Where are they? Here they are. And ribbon, if you'd like ribbon. I'm not going to put ribbon on because I've got a lot of dimension going on here. So I don't know. I'm not doing Easter either, so I am going to use either yellow or blue. Okay, I just had it right here. Here it is. So we'll do, did I get it? I think I got it. Yellow. Now I don't even see where it went. Oh, it's underneath my finger. Oh my gosh. Yellow, stay there. Okay. And here. And I'm going to take 2 more. I'm going to put a blue right there. And a blue right there. Well, no, I guess I'm not, because that's not enough room. That doesn't give that enough room. Oh my gosh. Now I'm in trouble. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what do I could do? I think that's going to be wrong. Whoops. That's probably wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to have another one. I have to. They have to be in odd numbers, right? They say that's pleasing to the eye. I probably overdid it. Overkill. Overkill. So there you go. So tomorrow we'll have 2 projects to do. But I really like this. I like this card. Come on, get in there. There you go. Don't get stuck on all the little goodies. So there you go. And I will be back on tonight at 7 o'clock with a really cute card. Good cheer up card. Could be a birthday card, but it's a fun card. So I'll see you guys all tonight. Thanks so much for popping on. And like I said, check out Create with Chris Bowers page 2. She's got some awesome stuff to share. Bye, guys. Thanks. Have a good day.